Hello? Yeah, Samantha, Sam I am, Bella Reed Designs, welcome. It's been a minute, and I thought I was more prepared, but I'm not. Welcome. If you don't know, I'm Samantha, Sam I am, Bella Reed Designs, make all these wonderful wreaths when I have mesh. I'm out of black mesh. For our black and blue, we back the blue police wreath. Got to have black mesh for that one. Say hey as you come on. If you're on replay, you can fast forward, you can back up, you can pause, you can come back and watch anytime. If you're live, thank you. If you're replaying, thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. Thank you for being very patient, as last week was horrible. Now what have I done? I don't know. Okay. Go to my page. Yeah. I am out of mesh. I make wreaths. It's not good to be out of mesh. Say hey, you come on. I'm trying to find me. Why? Because Facebook doesn't show us. I don't know why. It's always difficult. Go to the page. Okay. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. We're going to make some bows. And Heather, if you come on, or you are on, let me know. I got a question. Got questions about the mesh. Why? Because Samantha is out of black. But I can get some black, y'all. That's just, I guess, I'm trying to think what I used it on. And I'm thinking the dragonfly. Because I did a dark, I can't remember. And she just picked them up. She came all the way from Tuscaloosa. Thank you, Diane. Can't wait. She's getting a tiny home and putting big wreaths on them. Or on it, not them. She's not getting homes. She's getting a tiny home and putting the wreaths on them. On it. I can't speak. It's been too long. Heather. I just said if you're here, let me know. Look, I'm out of black mesh. I'm trying to think, where did I use it? Did I put it on the dragonfly? Because I think I did do some black, but I thought it was woven. But I have two shades of blue. And I have a black and gray. But I thought that wouldn't be bad because that'll break it up. But I don't know. I got black and white. But I don't know. I don't know what you would prefer. But I was thinking, look, come up here. Come up here. Yeah, you got to raise you up. Hey, look, your symptoms, and I won't say because I don't know if you told, but yeah, I think you did. Well, kind of you did on the, I love your TikToks. I do. They're so funny. I got to learn how to do some of that. I do have black and white, which would look really good on that Nightmare Before Christmas with those stripes. But that would look good too. It would break it up because if you do too much black and blue, black and blue, black and blue, it's all gonna, you're not gonna see the difference, you know. But I got two different blues. Very bright. And this is dark with the foil running through. I love this one. I have a piece of black mesh left. I have the remnants. I swear I thought I had yours held out. But this is all I got left. And we need more. And I got a little piece, but that ain't gonna get it, girl. Ain't gonna get it. I like this together. And I'm glad you're on here because I wanted to see what you, color-wise, I was gonna see your pictures, but look, Samantha's behind. I like the darker blue, these, but I like that too, and that actually brightens it up. But let me show you the ribbons. So these are the two different blues. So that's really bright, and this is darker with the light blue foil running through it. This has foil too. See, it's a lighter blue, if you can see through the plastic. You got X-ray vision. But I was going to say, your symptoms wore off on me all last week. I was so nauseous. And now I see a gnat. This is a really pretty blue. See how the light blue shines through it? That's the foil. Love it. Love both blues. I do too. Yes, you can say. Okay, everyone knows. Okay. Did they know anything more about is it going to be okay? And this is the darker. I do love them both. But you would probably prefer a solid black mesh that I don't have. Oh, well, let me show you some. Let me show you the ribbons too. See that against that, and when you, I mean, it's not going to be all, you know what I mean. You know I got this, but I do like to ask which shade you like best. But I'll show you the ribbons, and then you can kind of decide what shade you might like best. Because look, Samantha forgot. That's one reason, well, not one reason, but that was the time I actually started going live, was Police Lives Matter. And that was my very first live video, was doing ribbons, bows. And this is 4-inch. Just showing against the other blue. I like the darker. I like them both. Okay. Got this, which I'm going to send you an extra bow because I love you. You put one on your mailbox to match your door. Because that's what we do. I guess you're the only one here. Everybody else that gave up on me. I know. Look, I am so bad. Okay. It's okay, though. Look, I started just like, forget it. But I said, I got to come live. Yeah, everybody done forgot me. Okay. My camera. Can I switch it? I think I can. Hold on. I'm not sure. I ain't done it in so long. I'll think that. Oh, no. Go back. Hold on. Joking. Just playing. Which button? Not that one. That'll cut us off. What's all these lines? That's a poll. And that's going to be a link. No. I think you can't do it once you go. You used to, I ain't on. Go back. I don't know. I ain't on my iPhone either. I'm on my, that's my description. I don't know. Okay, anyway, read between the lines. It says, and I have a mailbox. Oh, you have a mailbox? Yes, I forgot. But I remember. It just takes me a minute. It does say, proud. Right here at my finger, you got the badge. What's that say? Hero. Sorry, I can't read upside down and backwards. Hero, peace, proud, brave. Oh, it says peacemakers. Peacemakers. Thank you, love, police, strong, enforcer, blue, protect and serve, hero. So I love that. I do love this. Look, when I started doing lives and I was making all the bows, my whole neighborhood knows, of course, what I do. And so they started messaging me. I'm like, okay. So I go and buy a roll and a roll. And I bought a solid blue too. I bought a solid blue. But anyway. And then 15 more people called. And so I was like, okay, I need to go get more ribbon and ribbon. Then the next day, 20 more called. I made 4, maybe 5 trips to the other side of Birmingham, which is a good hour to go get ribbon. I didn't know that it would be as huge as it was, and it did, and it is, and was, and still is, because we love our police, because thank God they protect us. Okay, now, also, on that same line, I haven't used this, but I love it, and I'm going to do American Holiday, too, so this is, AKA, I just kind of threw it all in here. I thought, well, hey, it all goes, right? I love the little triangles. Not that we need it in yours, but just saying, if you like it, let me know. I do like it. But I am going to do American Holiday, like I said. I've got red, white, and blue. Got no black. I swear I thought I had another black. I had to use it in Diane's. And then I've got the stars, which you might like. And that's got some red and white, which is good, too. Just letting you know, go out there. Sally, I'm so sorry. I'm so late. I started just, look, I even got black mesh. That's why I said, well, if y'all read the header, it says, Blue Lives Matter bow making for a wreath coming. Because I ain't got no black mesh. I had to use it on the dragonfly, I guess. I had black and white stripe otherwise, too. Okay. I'll get more. Yeah, that ain't the problem. The problem is I just don't have it here and now. And this is a fabric mesh. And I could put that on the bottom and then put the blue on top. But, again, that's up to you. because it's not solid black. But this is the one. Here's the other. This is a black and gray. And that's, look at the difference. This is Hobby Lobby, which is fine. But this is better. And so is this. See how big those are? Look, that's even bigger. But it's got more, that is nothing but foil. Really thick fabric. It's a poly deco. This is poly deco. No, this is a thin, this is a fabric mesh. I love fabric mesh. I love this deco. So I will need help with this because a lot of the darker blues, blacks, I'm partially colorblind. So some of them almost look, okay. Thank you for telling me. So far, I like the blue ribbon or the ribbon that like the stripe and the police. Yeah. Definitely those two. Those are definite. Those are definite. Those are definite. I had out, these are teal. These are not blue. I'm like, they don't go Samantha. Ooh, it almost fell out of my box. Okay. This is just a blue. This is a mesh. This is what I put on the back of just the bows to go in like your mailbox. And it gives it more poof. It's a mesh ribbon. It's 4 inches. But it's a dark blue. But I'll put that on the back of the bow. And that helps it give your bow some oomph to go out onto the mailbox. I like doing that. Okay. That's not the one. Okay. Back to the USA because that's what I got. Y'all just hang in there with me. I like the poof, girl. I like the poof. You like the poof? This is pretty. Again, American. But I'll make you an American one too for July 4th coming. I'll put that in there too. I mean, we're shipping all the way to New York. So, Sally, how are you, girl? Where'd you go? Sally. Yeah, I've never used my, look, I ain't had this thing on in years. I need to get to the light. Okay, wait. Hold on. I was just looking at, no, don't go that far. I was trying to see where I used that mesh. Because I'm like, I ain't done anything, but the last one I did was, that's Pam's. Y'all know how many bugs we've made? Speaking of bugs. Not that y'all were, but. Oh, it did better on. I've really not used my tablet, but y'all, the screen is so much bigger. And with that being said, I didn't cut this volume down. With that being said, I'm trying to find a. Y'all. I hate the way Facebook catches us. The last one I did was gray. I didn't do black. I did dark, but they're a beigey and a black and jute. They're black and jute. I don't know if y'all can see it. Black and jute. The jute mesh. It wasn't a solid black. Where did my black mesh go? The ladybug. The ladybug. What was I thinking? I don't know, Heather. I wasn't thinking. That's the problem. I wasn't thinking. Don't reach his eyes. It's going to catch you. It's a crazy look on my thumbnail. Why? Because that's what Facebook likes to do, too. We're going to make a ladybug wreath, y'all. I don't even know how to turn it up or down. Yes, please. Yeah, well, I cut it off. That's so pretty. Ladybug. Yeah. It just hit me. I'm like, ladybug. I had the dragonfly in my brain because it was a darker color, and I thought, but I still swear I thought I had another, but I don't. I got blue. Blue and blue and blue. I got blue all day long. I'm like, any other time I wouldn't have blue. Okay, Kathy, jeez, where you been? Where did you get the ladybug? Okay, the ladybug I got from Hobby Lobby. Okay, the ladybugs, both of the dragonflies, and the dragonflies are different because the one that we just did had the little swirlies in its wings. The other one just had little lines through its wings. But the ladybug and the butterfly and the other ladybug, because we've done 2 ladybugs, 2 dragonflies, and a butterfly. I wanted to do an ant, but they want $30 or $40. I'm not paying $30 or $40 for an ant, even though it's so cute. I have ant ribbon to go with it. Yeah, we got to make her sign, too, on Heather's. Yeah. The ladybug. Let me... I I ain't got no sense, y'all. I got nary sense. But let me tell y'all what I did do. Samantha got all her clothes put into the dressers. Got out clothes I can't fit my fat butt in right now, but I will one day. One day. One day. Okay, let me see if I can get comments. Y'all hit that like button down there and hang a wreath on the door. Don't forget to do that for me, please. Sally, I'm so sorry. Sally, did you post my box? No, I ain't left my house. And Chris has had to have my truck for the last several days because his whole front 2 tires on his truck, the axle and everything, was almost broken in half. Because he drives the wheels off of everything. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Okay, great. Now, see, I can see y'all's comments a lot better, too. Okay, back to the bow making today because Samantha don't have mesh. But I will order some. Stat. That gives me everything to go and shop. Y'all have y'all been on Temu? Speaking of packing up clothes, let me show y'all these because why we ain't got no wreath to make. Okay, I wanted to make sure I did unplug my hot iron because I was going to hot iron. Wood burner, whatever. Okay. Those are the only blacks in this room besides a little piece. All right, so let me put this out the way. I will get that ordered today because I don't want to do the hoblob. I got you frame. I got the black frame. Lord help me. Oh, why I got you. Let me show you this too. This is the signs that I'm going to make, or will, that are going to go on her wreath, y'all. Because Samantha's computer, I posted in the comments to Christy last night. Yesterday, I was going to try to come live, but Samantha had a piece of mail. Y'all, it would have been wonderful. It was for an automotive warranty. Yes. If you get a call or you get a letter, make sure I knew it was not going to be legit, especially when he says, it's only $100 down. I just need your credit card. And that's all he kept saying. Need your credit card. Need your credit card. That right there is the first flag that they're not legit. Because otherwise they ain't going to sit there and go, give me your credit card. Hurry. It's only $100. His name was Lamont, as in Sanford and Son, he said. I said, well, Lamont, because it was a letter that I had in my mailbox. And it expired supposedly 4 days ago. Whatever. So, anywho, what? Point being, I said, look, I done spent like all week prior. My Cash App, not really my Cash App, my bank card got hacked from a guy on Cash App, like a Cash App transaction with the same name as my old man. But his name is Chris Scoggins. Chris Scoggins. Yes, with an S. Scoggins. This guy goes by Chris Scog. S-C-O-G. I'm like, because I thought at first Chris did, he could send money to himself. No. And I finally go to my bank. I'm like, okay, I want to know why and what and how. Because how does Cash App not show a transaction, but it's showing a transaction through my bank as though it's a Cash App transaction? And she said, it's actually your debit card. So I had to get a new debit card. Great. You know how many auto pays and, just hit the button and pay your bill online with your card already established. Okay, Heather. I have the American States. These are your sign options. I do like this, y'all. And I'm going to make I like this just in general. Y'all, it's pretty. This came from, I don't know, Hobby Lobby. But I didn't pay full price, I promise. I did too, because it's July 4th and I bought this a month ago. It says, home of the free because of the brave. I love that. So, but your sign could go on the back, for back in the blue. Or I can do it this way, or I can do it tall ways. And I'm going to send you the fonts and stuff. Okay? And then I just have a round sign. I have the measurements, but hold on. The round is right at 12. This is a bunny tail farm sign. It is 13 by 10-ish wide. So it'd be 13 by 10, 13. Or I can do it tall ways and do it. It don't matter, it's up to you. But when I send you the sign fonts you'll see. Or I can just do it on a 12-inch sign. And so, or I can do it on the American States. Those are your 3 options. Okay. Oh, Temu. If you hadn't ordered from them, I'm going to tell you, I really thought these would be a little bit better bags. Just because of the way, there's a lot of reviews, and they were good reviews, and I've used it now, and I'm like, okay, but it's not as good as it wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, I expected a better bag, but it's okay because it works, and I like it because it's a lot cheaper than going and buying a bunch of plastic bins, which, okay, but neither here nor there, I'm just throwing clothes in them. So, this is a set of 6, I think, in one container. But anyway, they're pretty big. I told you I was going to open this up and review it with y'all. There's a window here. Now, see, it's plastic, and it's a wadded up bag. I didn't think my bags was in this bag, because this bag was, the whole bag I got was smaller than this one bag. I thought, how's my bags of bags in that little bag? Because I figured they was like a thicker seam, if you will. But it's okay. And the handles are here. I thought, well, great, that's going to tear. But not really. And I can pull pretty hard, and it's not pulling. So, now my only next fear is the zipper. So, I think it's okay, though, for now. I mean, I'm not, like, throwing these around. I'm going to put them in a storage. Okay? Ribbon down. All right. But, if they do zip up, they have 2 zippers on each side. But, y'all, that is really deep. And I put a butt load. And when I say a butt load, I cleaned out 3 drawers and a hamper in one bag. That's a lot of, I promise you, it's sweaters even. It was my sweaters. It was stuff of that, heavy shirts, you know, long stuff, winter stuff. But I think I paid $3 for a set of them. I'm happy. What else did I get from them? Oh, one thing I really, really needed. Okay, I have a bunch of those though, and I don't think I'll need as many, but that's okay because I could actually put my ribbons in that, y'all. That's a very good idea, Samantha. Okay, for the days where Samantha can't open nothing because her hands suck, this is what I was talking about. Amazon was like 13 or 15. I got these off of Temu for like less than 5, I think. They're not, the handles are a little flatter. See how thin it is? But that's okay. My other ones are a little heavier. These are really light. My other ones is a little heavier, rounder. But they don't, y'all, see how your hand, it just, look. Let me show y'all a little trick. Let me show you a trick I got. I got tricks. I think I do. Watch it not work. Watch this. Famous last quote. Watch this, Ma, no hands. Where's the glue? The thing I like about it, y'all, is you see all these different, they're inset. And so you got literally 6 different sizes because you got these on this side, then you flip it over and you got these different sizes. So when you put it around your lid, you can actually grab a hold of it. I don't know if I can do it with this because it's so big around, but it grabs a hold of it. The littler paint cans, it will. It will this too. There's also that little pry piece on the end. Yeah. Yeah. That's a little too far away from it. It's too big around for me to grab a hold of it. Yeah, that didn't work well. All right, let's try this one because I know this will work because I've done it with the others. And it grabs a hold and you just twist. So that's one reason I really do like these, and that's glue that's falling. It's not paint. It's just glue. But I do like these. Jar opener. For $5 versus 15. Yeah, thank you. I do like it. I do like their stuff. They got so much stuff, y'all. So cheap. I started to order from them when I first seen it months ago, and I'm like, that sounds too good to be true. But y'all, it's true. They are good. I do love it, Sally. You like the U.S. Okay. I'll have to go back and read y'all's comments on everything. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I do love the bags, too, now. I do love the bags. All right. This is like a beige. I know you don't want brown, but I'll get the black, and then I'll send you pictures of what it's going to look like, and you can see it a little better. And, you know, man, now I like this ribbon for yours, too. I like this a lot. It's a darker blue. It's very pretty. It looks classier because those are, like, literally glittered gold stars. So I love that. I'm going to put that in your bow. We're going to do that one. And I've got just a regular, just a solid blue. It's not silky. It's, yeah. Material. Whatever. You like the USA? Yeah. I do. This is like the silky stuff I'm not a great big fan of. I mean, sometimes it's all you can get. This is a Hobby Lobby ribbon, but it's fine. It's pretty. I like it. It's just, it's slick. You know, like an old silky, slick ribbon. But look, it's got good wire. That's what matters in your ribbons, y'all, is the wire. That's represented a lot of the police departments. Yeah. Okay, the USA stuff, you like that. That's represented a lot of police department. I don't know, what are you talking about is represented? I'm sorry. The states, the US sign. And I'll leave this on the back. And so, y'all, if you have a wreath, don't throw away your frames and don't get rid of your signs. I'll spray paint, like clear coat both sides when I get done making your sign for this side that sits back to blue. But I'll put some clear spray on it. And, you can always take your sign off and just hang it on your door if you ever wanted to, because I'm not gonna mess with that side because that is really nice. Because again, that came from the Hoblob, so it's a really nice sign. This sign was $6, $5.99 from the Hoblob. Okay, and the other sign was a Bunny Trail Farms Egg Hunts Daily, 25 cents a basket. And then that one was Welcome to the Cottontail Farms. These came from Dollar Tree / Family Dollar. My combo store. I do love this sign, though. I really do. I was hoping you'd like it, too. Because that's going to look good. Oh, and your frames, y'all, you can reuse these. You can also, if your sign gets, like, weathered, if you got it out of the weather, or if it, like, really has a downpour rain, just take your wreath inside or flip it around on the other side of your door and let it hang on inside till the storm's over. It's not going to hurt it, but it will help make it last longer, obviously. But I will clear coat it to the best of my abilities, but it's a sign, y'all. But when your wreath, see how that's going to go? See, you're not going to see a whole lot of mesh. I mean, you will, because, you know, I make them big. I got to get some more boxes, y'all. The sizes I got were 6 deep. Y'all, these wreaths I've been making, I had to jack, good Lord bless me. Y'all, I ain't been on here so long I can't even think. I feel bad. Pam. Thank you, Pam. I had Penny in the brain. Don't ask me why. Anyway, the wreaths are almost about 8 to 9 plus deep. And so that really adds to the packaging because boxes, the more space you take up in his truck is how you're priced. It ain't so much the weight, although that don't help. It's more so the size. But anyway, so that's going to be pretty. And what I'll do, if I don't hit myself in the head again, I think what I'll do is I'm just trying to think about the bow. I put the sign kind of up toward the top and put the bow underneath. Because otherwise your sign's going to be kind of, you don't want your sign diagonal. You want it to either be, if I can hang on to the wreath, I'll either put the bow above it or below it. But I think below, that way it can hang longer. Okay? Huge. Yes. Susan, if you paint on the back, want Florida be on the wrong side. It won't matter. Nobody's going to go, oh my gosh, Florida's on the wrong side. But yes, it would be. No one but you, Susan, think of that. Because I really didn't think about that. But you still know. You still know. If you're from the States, you probably know just by glancing, regardless of which direction. Susan, take your hand and go. Thanks for being here. Samantha's not done nothing. Well, I should not say I've done nothing. I did do nothing for about 5 days. And for the last 2 days, Samantha's boxed it all up. I love this ribbon too. This came from the Hoblaw. This is a clearance section. Originally $6. Samantha got it for $1.50. That's been a long time ago. It's about last year, I guess. But I love that just in general for any holiday or situation like this. But I don't know if do you want any red in it, Heather? Or do you want me to keep red out? Yeah, I don't mind. It's more than one. Right, okay. I'm glad she said that because I really wasn't thinking about it. Leave it to Susan. Susan, stick to the math. She's my math genius. I just slapped you, not myself. That won't work. That won't work for me. But y'all, I have literally, you can actually see my dressers. I took pictures. I was going to post it and I thought, nah, because God. If I'd have done a before and after, y'all would have been, oh my God, she lives in that. Y'all, I had so many clothes. I was like, I found clothes I forgot about. How did I forget? Because they're stuck so far back. Anyways. Now, I do like this, too. This is another Hoblobs. Well, it's the brown. I'm just showing y'all what I got because Samantha ain't got mesh. I need some black mesh, Susan. Are you crafting? I was going to make a bow because I can't make a wreath because I don't have the mesh. So I thought we'd make a bow, but that's all I'm going to craft. I mean, that's all I can do. But, I don't know. I just come on here to say hey at least. I mean, because I started not to even do that. Because I'm like, I ain't got no mesh. Y'all, I'm like, what in the world? So when I told y'all give me 4 minutes, I said, oh my gosh, where's my mesh? Good question. Oh yeah, on the ladybug wreath that's in Tuscaloosa now. I like this ribbon. I haven't opened my closet for 4 years. Okay, go. Girl, I know. Kim, hey. Kim, we got to make her a mailbox wreath. And Kim, I have the words leads because I was going to put that on one before. If you want the whole leads on there, it's black letters and they're really. I like the font. I think they're right here. She wants them, and I got one of my cousins. I think is wanting a mailbox wreath. Excuse me, wreath. If I can, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Hold on. Now, if you don't want the whole thing, that's fine too. And you know what I thought about, Kim? I forgot Easter. Yeah, I did. I mean, I didn't forget Easter, but I forgot about Easter and what I said I would do for you. And I'm just a horrible, horrible person. Horrible. But I'll do you what I'm doing for Heather. I'll make you a American holiday bow to go with it. Hold on, let me grab these letters. They're right here. I'm just right outside the door. I'm right here. Alright, well, gotta have the L Samantha. I love these letters, and I love when I do Bama. I do Bama in these letters, too. When I made Bama. Okay, you can't see all that. Hold on. And yes, it's upside. Okay, let me do it. Hold on. Let's see. Does that make it look right for y'all? It's supposed to say leads. Or should I go the other way? I don't know. Anyway, that's the letter fonts. You get my drift. But I can put that down the side. Did I show you the one I did? I think I sent you the green and white one I did, which was for this one. And at that time, which was, I don't know, 3+ years ago, I didn't know how to attach my letters. It's not difficult. I just wasn't thinking. You love it? Okay, good deal. Okay. Now, Heather, I don't know if you answered me. Steve loves red. Okay. I didn't know if you wanted it like this, say, for instance. It's red, white, and blue. It's not beige. It's all red, white, and blue. I feel like I looked... Okay. It's the way I'm up here in the shadow, so... Anyway, I like the red in these, and I didn't know, And then I've got 2 different blacks here. I wasn't sure about them dot. I was like, probably not. Because I didn't know if you wanted any white. But if we do the red, white, and blue ribbons, that's going to break it up and it'll look good. Let's just make a bow because we can. Oh. And if we were going to use the lighter blue, the blue and white would look good too. Just saying. So I can do a couple of bows tonight. And what we don't use, I'll send them. You can put them on your mailbox, garage door, pantry door, kitchen door, inside door, bathroom door. You know, wherever you want to. Wherever you want. Wherever you want to put it. All right. So let's make a bow. And I do have just the 2.5 black. Let me get my hall light back off. How is everybody doing? Y'all, I'm so glad y'all are here with me. I'm so glad you're here, Heather, because I needed your answers. I like that blue too. It's more like a Christmas bow, a Christmas type of ribbon, but it's so pretty. I don't know. I thought it had snowflakes, but it don't. It actually doesn't really matter, holiday or not. Yes, I'm shaking because I'm hungry. But it's a see-through. It's so pretty. I love this ribbon. And it came from Walmart. But I love that blue. I love that color. Because it's hard to find different blues sometimes. Sometimes. Here lately, I got a lot of blue. Got no blacks. But anyway. Okay. All right, good. Let's just make a couple of bows. And then Spencer's going to go get pizza. I need the bow maker. Susan, you said you had a bow maker. No, you said you had the other bow. You was talking about the big bow maker. We could do that. At least it would hold my ribbon better and I wouldn't have to be guessing as much. Because this one, Chris ain't got 5 minutes to drill 2 holes in the thing for me. He ain't got time for that. Never. Okay. I don't know. Did y'all stop commenting? Okay, because it just stopped. Okay, y'all hang. I'm like, did something happen? Because the comments ain't moved. Y'all was talking, and then you stopped. I love that one. I love this one so much. I do love that one. For $9, that ain't bad. Susan, I need mesh. Look, y'all. You know, people post or put a post about their Amazon cart being thousands. Y'all, my Temu. They're like, you can't order more. I think it's 150 or 250. You can only order so many items at one time. And it's like, you can't order no more. Because I was trying to click. And I'm like, I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong with the clicker? You can put it in your cart. But then you got to choose only up to so many for them to ship them. I'm like, I can only order so many at a time. I have to show y'all this shirt. I know, look, we're just all over the place. Because why? We ain't got no mesh. Hold on. Y'all got to see this one. I wore this the other day. Tuesday. Last week, Tuesday. A week ago today. Y'all, this came from Belle Lily. Now, I'm a big girl, but that's okay. This is a 3X, and it's just a little roomy on me. Not by much, but a little bit. Run, don't walk. Go get you one of these. I'm going to tell you right now, I want 1,500 different shirts like this. It's got the cold shoulder. It's got the lace. And it's the flag. And y'all, it looks so pretty. It is so comfortable. Oh, and one of the best things, it zips. You can I just leave it a little bit. It don't go but a little. That's all it goes. But you can do it either way. I love this shirt. If you're not a size 2, literally, just about can't order from none of these clothing apps because that's all they cater to. Susan! I hate that one. You hate that one what? What you hate? Oh, that bow maker? Mine? Sorry. Oh, you talking about the Pro Bow? I thought you were talking about mine. I hate mine too, but you know, that's all I got. I know, you're talking about the promo. I love this shirt. And July 4th is around the corner. And so it's Memorial. You know, we got Memorial coming in May, y'all. Memorial, right? Y'all, I guess Labor Day. No, Labor Day, September. Y'all, I'm so bad about which month is which. May is May is Memorial, right? Memorial, May. I don't mind the Pro Bow for real, but we're gonna use it like old school, like the Easy Bow. I gotta get me a new Easy Bow. I just hate to pay $20 for an Easy Bow maker. My gravies. I mean, for real. I just about thinking about doing it by hand. Let's just do it by hand. Why? Because we can. Because we know how. After pizza, let's see how we can do this. After I do some pizza here in a little bit, Heather, I will get those signs. I'm hoping I can get them attached to my email. I know I can because I saved them. Okay, so my computer, y'all, is so old. I need a new one so bad. And I found some online at Staples or Office Max. I don't know. I've been all over everything. Home Depot. All office supplies, Amazon, Walmart. Most of the computers nowadays are only 4 gig. That's not going to work for me. Alright, so my tail, I'm going to go a little long because we're going to put this on the bottom of the bow, on the bottom of the wreath. And so, let's see how long I'm going to go. Let's just see. We're going to do this by hand. We're going to give it a whirl anyway. Alright, so I'm going to leave it about, let's go about 14 long. That'll be pretty. Now, let's go a little longer. We can always cut it off. Let's go about 15. Let's go about 15 inch. Okay. Our wreath form itself is 15 wide. Not that, I mean, sometimes it matters depending on where your sign is, if you're going to cover it or not. But we're going to put it at the bottom of the wreath so it'll hang a little longer. And that way she's got prettier. Brooklyn in the house. Hey there, beautiful yourself. I love that shirt. I do, y'all. That came from Belle Lily on that shirt. And again, I am Samantha can't wear a lot of them designer clothes. You know what I mean, boutique store clothes. Why? Because I'm too big. If I lose my butt, I'll lose my boob. Which is fine, because they hot. Y'all know. And if you don't know, just be glad. Okay, now, our loop. I'm making about a 6-inch loop. No, that's 9, Samantha. Y'all, I need my eyes done so bad. Susan, I have a new project I'm fixing to make. I'll send you one. Oh, good. Hopefully we'll be done designing everything this weekend. Oh, cool. Good. How's the new baby? He did yummy. All right. So, 9-inch loop. Make sure our loops is about the same. Y'all, I'm so sorry I wasn't here all last week. I was so nauseous. You like the length? Good. Y'all know I don't like my big loop. Let me go a little smaller on my loops. I hate big loops. I just don't like my big loops. I can't get them to stay like I want them to stay. Let's go just a little smaller. Not much. And this is that 4-inch ribbon. Oh, and by the way, Heather's expecting. I need to make you a baby. You don't know what you're having. I'll make you a surprise. I'll make you one of both and just put them in there when you... Y'all know that it's sad. But when I had my son back in 99, it was bad then. But you know how people just love to take people's babies. Unfortunately, I say that seriously, sadly. But everybody was so worried about that issue. And so I never did put at the mailbox that I had a little boy or, whatever. I never put anything out about my baby because people lurk on people like, you know what I mean? There's some, y'all know. But anyway, I'm not going to get there because Samantha will be all sad in herself. So anyway, point is, be careful. But you have a policeman. You had the police there. So you should be okay. Keep your badge up on there and with your baby bow. Oh, it's a girl. Girl. No, you say, oh, girl. It's been 7 years since I grew and delivered a whole human. I know, right? Somebody said, hey, Dora. Thank you. He's gorgeous. I bet he is. Y'all. Bet he is. Bet he is. He looked it. Okay. So this is the 4-inch. Hold on. Which way? Which way? I don't know. The popo. Hey, dare you, popo. Oh, yeah, you wanted a boy. He wants a girl. That's so funny. I wanted a boy. I knew he was a boy. And everybody's like, you're going to give that baby a complex and it's going to be a little girl. I said, no, it ain't. It's a little boy. I don't know why. I just knew in my bones. But I tell you one thing. I worked for a staffing service. Not doing staffing. I was a staff member for them on a temp job. You know, I used to run one. But anyhow, point is, there was 100 people working at this. It's a medical billing facility. And it was up in Tennessee because I lived in Tennessee. I lived in Hendersonville. He was born in Hendersonville, Tennessee. But anyway, which is about 15 minutes on the other side of Nashville. I'm on the other side of Birmingham. He was on the other side of Nashville. Anyway, point being. Point is. Oh no, forgot my point. Okay, let's go with our buy. We're gonna put this in there probably twice. This is our police ribbon. He had 3. Dora, I had 3 until my boy came. Yes. I only have the 1. I don't know how anybody has more than that. And I literally, y'all, me and Chris met in 2002. 1st January of 2002. So we've now been together like 21 years with a little hiatus in there. But anyway, we picked up like nothing left off. But anyway, point is. Okay, this one we went, and Dora, I have not forgot about doing the spring. It's just like, I don't know, girl. But I don't mind making the doll. Okay, we did probably about 18 in all on the length from the space to down tip is 16. But I hadn't forgot about you. I have been so sick this past week. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay, so this tail I'm gonna go about 14. And I'm gonna do each bow, each ribbon, and then attach it into my little spacer thing there. How big did I do my loop? That loop wound up being about 8. About 8. Okay, and I was saying something about the babies. Hold on, let's see. That was 8, so we're gonna go 7 on our loop here. I forgot what I was saying. Imagine if you can. All right, we're gonna go 2 loops on this one. What was I saying? Oh, the doll thing. I know I said something about doing that this summer, the spring. I don't know, having more than 1. Anyway, all I had was 1. All I had. Oh, Chris. Yeah, back to him. I had a hysterectomy in 2015. I'm pretty sure. 15 or 16. And he knew. And then. Lay in bed. I don't know why you had to do that. We never had a child together. Well, it's a little too late to be discussing that now. I'll be talking about that. Which was one thing we never did. We've raised them together. We never had any. I said, it's too late to be talking about that now. You should have. Hell, boy. He just wanted to make it seem like he did. I don't know. I do kind of wish I had it, but you know. Girl, don't worry about it. I've been so super busy with the special. Yeah, hey. Who? No, it wasn't you. I was thinking about somebody's wreath. Oh, I know who it was now. I'm sorry. I seen something you made the other day. It wasn't the B one. You made something else. I can't remember which one. I have not been on Facebook for real, not much. For the last 2 days, I haven't been on there hardly at all because I have cleaned my room. I can actually get into my closet. I do have a lot of stuff on the floor, but a lot of it's from my son's nana in Tennessee. It's in a big, like a big hamper bin. And so, I got so much stuff, y'all. Nobody needs this much stuff. And you can't take it with you when you go. God's not going to let you take it with you. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? But, okay. Anyway, I don't know. Squirrel. Yeah, all the things. But I can almost get into my closet. But I do like the bags from Temu. I would suggest and gladly reorder them again just because of the money efficiency. Good gravy at the money. Y'all, I had, I will tighten this up when I go to put it in there. For real. But, look, we're just getting it. I'm out of mesh, y'all, so we're just making a bow because I got no mesh. Samantha's got to go order stuff. Okay? This is just like, this is the rough draft. Oh, I should have done my tails. Let me add some big longer tails in there. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Y'all wasn't on here at the very beginning. This is what started me doing lives, is this Police Lives Matters situation. And that was my first live, is making bows on live for this reason. Heather is with a policeman now. He's going to have a baby by a policeman. She's going to have a policeman's baby. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I think it's so ironic and, it's a good thing. I know when you first started talking about dating him, I'm like, girl, get off serious so fast. I don't blame you. He's a good one to keep. We can keep him. My ex-sister-in-law, she was FBI. She come got a bow from me. She did. That was my 90s relationship. Oh, you're fine, Dora. I was just saying I hadn't had time or I ain't done nothing last week because I was so sick. I was saying I was nauseous, and I really, really was, y'all. Oh, my gosh. I told Heather it's her fault. Her symptoms run down here all the way to Bama. Made me sick. Because she pregnated. By a lawman. Not a seaman, but a lawman. I ain't right. I never claimed to be. I do like this one. But I need another. Hold on. I thought I had another. I like that one too. I like that one. Do y'all like that one? Or is that too Indianish? I don't know. You know what I mean. Aztec-y. Oh, I spelled all that wrong. I'm not good working with these long nails. I seen your nails. As he may actually have gone to train at Quantico. I know. When he does the captain position. When he does the captain's position. I thought I was being bad. Oh, here's my other. Ow! Break your nail off. I'm going to break my nail. I just rammed it into my desk. You're good. We know. Quantico. Yeah, I used to love to watch. Talking about seamen. The Navy, what's his name? Good looking dude. I can't believe he married Tom. Pam Dalber. I don't know where Tom came in at. His name ain't Tom, is it? You did break a nail. Those are good though. She's done a good job. I say, didn't you do your first ones? Okay, this is gonna be just a little bit 12. I don't know. I need to go a little longer, maybe. I need to go. Well, hold on. Because I just added in some extra tails right here, and they're way too long, but that's okay. We can curl them up or whatever we want to do. I don't know if y'all can't see way over there. Can you see that now? Oh, hang on. That's going to be pretty. I love that. Mark, thank you. God, yes. Yes. Girl, you listening to the right things. You answering the right things. Oh, this is the third or fourth that she has done. She did this for me yesterday. Yeah. But I was the one that was messing around with and popped one of them off. Luckily, it was. Yeah, let me tell you, back in the day, back when the nails, in 95, when I started doing my nails, having them done, it did not matter. Right after you get them done, 2 days, week, whatever. you go to open your car door, snap. And I mean into the quick. I have not done that in decades. Now watch me do it. I'm going to be mad. But, because I'm good at talking things out. Okay, so, I was going to see how long I needed my ribbon. I forgot what I was doing with the thing over here. But yes, back in the day, in 95 when I was doing mine, when I first started getting them done. Oh, my dear Jinkies. Yes, pop a nail, shed some tears because they were coming, because I'd be hurting. It flipped that whole nail backwards. Okay, I'm just going a little smaller. This is now about 7.5-ish. Oh gosh, yes, girl. And I get so, but you know, it's something different in maybe too the gel itself, because you know everybody does gel now, and that's harder, and you don't hardly break one. I don't. I very rarely do I break a nail. Now I may have one loosen, you know, but to break it, rare. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 loops. I got my ribbon all twisted. Well, okay, because I've never had my nails done. My nails aggressive. I can't grow nails. My nails won't grow. Since literally my nails are so paper thin, and y'all. Remember I told y'all I had to have that little heart put on my nail? That little red line? That's still blood. That's from her trying to take my nail off. No. Yes. Yeah, that's when she was trying to take them off. And I'm so glad that little boy did them this time again, because I don't like him because he's like manhandles my hands, and I'm going to tell you they hurt. But he was not as bad, and I just tried to, you know, just go with the flow, because he does a better job at them. And I told him, I said, look, she made them bleed. He didn't really say anything, because I mean, she's sitting right there. He's probably like, yeah, I know. But I'm just like, my God, y'all, that hurts so bad. I've never had somebody having that hard of a time to get a nail off. And I told her on one of them, soak that off, because I literally took one of them off myself. And I hate when they take another nail to take your nail off, because you can take a tip and get up under your other nail a lot easier. And that's what they do. But they want to jab it, and I'm just like, y'all, my nails are so paper thin. And I mean paper. Seriously. Anyway, I'm so afraid they're going to jab that thing through my other nail, my real nail, as they're trying to take the other nail off. I'm just like, I cringe the entire time. Now, the one guy that I used to go to all the time, don't tell me I made that loop. I think I made my loops too big. Oh, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it different anyway. Dang it. I wanted to, yeah, I probably should be twisting this together with pipe cleaners as I go, but I ain't. I feel it's bad. Well, let me tell you. Okay, you're talking about, are those actual gel tips? I did gel once. Oh my gravy. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have ever done the gel. That you got a form, you put it to a form. It's a gel, like a liquid. It's like a gluey, it's like glue, like Elmer's glue almost, kind of, for real. And it's kind of thick like that. And I bought a kit from somebody. Somebody gave me that. Now I know why. I don't know where I got it. Anyway, it's been years ago. Anyway, it comes with forms, and you put that glue stuff up under the nail, on their nail, and then you suction it to your nail, and then it'll pop off when it dries, or whatever. You set it with a little heat lamp thing. And those don't just come off at all. No, they're not just going to come off. If they come off, you didn't either one do a good job, or you did like her and you ripped them off. Got to go. I'm just going to order a pizza. These stay on. Okay, the UV, yeah. Are those, so you are doing the gel. Those things, to get them off, if you need them off, you better soak them. Do not try to take them off. Like, with these, I could go around my own nail, teeth, my other fingernail, whatever, and get them off. Gel? Oh, no, no, no. Soak. It don't, and if you'll do it in foil, it comes off a lot quicker, you know. A lot quicker, wrapping it in foil with a cotton ball. Thank you, Susan. Let me know about whatever it is you're putting together. That you said you're hoping you'll be done with tomorrow. I'm curious now. All right. So, and kiss that baby. Kiss the baby. Yeah, those were a nightmare for me. I was like, you, and I did tear my real nail almost off trying to get them off, and that was before I knew to soak. But no, so I will fix this to be better. We're just chatting. We're just hanging out chats, and yeah, that's her grandbaby. She had a new grandson. What? 2-3 weeks ago now? 4 weeks ago? Golly, you still on, Susan? How long's it been? How old is he now? Monthish? Y'all, time. My favorite stepdaughter. She got a new grandbaby, and I swear she's already a year. I'm like, how is that possible? Are you serious? Y'all, time is just flying. Do you yay or nay that one? Yay or nay? It's fine. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. Not gonna hurt I ain't got none. I ain't got no feelings. Oh, we gotta put some mesh stuff on the back. No, that's the one for the mailbox. My bad. That's brown. I don't know. You might like that, but maybe not for the police, I guess, not for the flags. But if you want me to do the American holiday one I was gonna do you, because I'm gonna do you one for American holiday. But if you like the brown vintage looking, let me know. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm not talking about putting this in that one. I was just showing you for like American holiday vote for your mailbox. Nay. Okay. Nay. You're good. You're good. Alright. So the littler one, we're gonna go, oh, you know what? We gotta do something different. Because we got stars on stars. That ain't gonna work. Hold on. I guess I could put a solid black. Let me put a solid black in there. Let me do, I think I'm going to do a 1.5 inch ribbon instead of a 2 inch on the black. And then I'm going to do the 1.5 on the stars. And then I'm going to get you my pizza ordered, and then I'm going to send you those in your email. And my email is Bella Wreath Design Co. @gmail. Just so you know, in case you don't get it or whatever, it comes through spam. It's Bella Wreath Designs Co. Somebody had Bella Wreath Designs. I had to put CO on the end. That's okay though. That looks okay. That made it official looking anyway. Just a little smaller. And this loop, just FYI, I'm down to a 6. We just go a half to an inch smaller. Yeah, okay, you're okay with that? It don't matter. And if you don't want the vintage, that's fine. I just wondered if you liked it, because those are options. Those are options. Yeah. When I get my ribbon twisted upside down, it's so hard to tell on some of them. You can't tell which side's which sometimes. It's like, okay, I can't tell, so I got to start over. And if he can't tell, it don't really matter, but I like to be consistent. Y'all, I take business classes, right? Yes. Why? Because everything's changing every day. All right, so anyway, so much to keep up with. Oh, I read the other day through a news article. The U.S., I think up north, I want to say a state with an M, not Michigan, not Missouri, not Maine, not Montana. Anyway, one of them states up there already did. They banned TikTok because of national security threats. I didn't know if anyone knew about that. So, they're trying to pass it throughout the U.S. to make TikTok illegal to have the app because of national security. And that's all I know. But I do know one state did ban it in their state. You know, I don't know, you know. I guess it's like the weed thing. It's okay for some to smoke weed, but others it's going to kill us. You know, I don't know. I don't know. We're in the Bible Belt, so that's what matters here. Not let's put the money toward the use of the children and get the potheads out of jail and put the ones in there that need to be in there, and you know, leave it full of weed, smoking weed people up in there. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. TikTok is maybe a thing of the past. They are like taking information, obviously. I don't know what they could really get from a normal person, or I don't know. I don't really know what they could get from me that they'd want, because I ain't got nothing. I barely got $50 to cover that guy's hacking my bank account card. Which is like, how did he get my card? Okay, so I'm trying. Y'all, that was another thing. It took me forever. Is a password. Can we change it every time I go into a site? Yes. Why? Because I can't remember them. I can't remember my password, but somebody can hack me with my password. But I can't remember it. I'm so tired of passwords. I came across while I was updating my yeah, that's a good idea, Heather. Can they please do that? Stat. Please. Maybe they will be like Susan. We'll get a free Amazon gift card. I mean, oh, what was I saying? Angel Wing, Maryland. Is that where they outlawed TikTok? Is Maryland? Because that might be right. Because I'm thinking more on the coastline. I couldn't think. Is that where? Are you from? I mean, you're probably from Maryland, but is that, or just, I don't know. I'm in Alabama. We don't know a whole lot around here. I know I don't have no black mesh. That's why we're just hanging out making a bow, because Samantha hadn't been on here in forever. And, but I do find that kind of weird that what can most Americans possibly have that China wants in order to do home invasion, you know, home security. Maryland and Montana. Is it Montana? Was I right about Montana? I thought Montana. I didn't know about both. Maybe it was Montana I had in my brain. Or you? Which one are you from, girl? No, I'm an Okie. Well, roll tide. Okie from the Stokey. Love football. That's what started me here. Because I had a group. Well, I still had my group, Bama Crafters. And if y'all been there, Lord, hang on. Because Samantha got on there and was writing a post that wound up being a book. Literally. And I never did go back and fix all the bloopers. And I've been busy or sick or tired. Or sick and tired of being sick and tired of all of these. All right. So here's our police bow that's in the making. That's in the making. Okay. I'm gonna fix it up. But I'm going to do it later because Samantha needs a pizza and y'all need to go eat. And Samantha needs to go order mesh. Samantha needs to figure out what sign that Heather's going to want for this. And we did decide she's going to do it on the American, on the States, but we're going to do it on the back. We're going to put back the blue in this house. As I couldn't remember, and I pulled up my thing a while ago, and I was like, oh, I don't remember. I can't even think. Oh, I did that knock, the rug kind of thing. Knock hard, but not like you're the police. That's going to be so cute. I'm going to put that on a sign too. You can hang it on your door. Or you can put it on, you can put it with your bow. Maybe we'll do it for the bow, and you put it with your bow for the mailbox. That would be cute. I don't know. It's for the door, though. Knock hard, but not like you're the police. I love that. I do. Okay. In this house. I thought that, and I was like, wait a minute. I couldn't think. As for my house, I got the Bible thing in my brain, too, I guess. As for my house, open. Open sesame. I guess I could show you from here, but yeah. I did it in several different fonts, but we're going to put the state, and I'm going to do it on the back, but that way she can have the front if she wants to use it later. And it's Home of the Free because of the Brave. I got it from Hoblob. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get that cord out of the way. But I do love the sign. It was only $5.99 at Hoblob. But that's been like a month back when I went to go get the, even longer maybe, because I bought the ladybug and the dragonfly in this house. Yeah, girl, I couldn't even think. In this house, we back the blue. All right, so there's our boo, and we'll finish that. But let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay. I was trying to make sure I didn't have nothing on my computer like that mattered. I'm flipping you. Hang on. Flipping. Maybe. This phone, I so despise this phone. Okay. This here is in the font of, it's called White Milk. White Milk is all I know. Okay, so in this house, we back the blue on that one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's knock hard, but not like you're the police. I love that. That's so funny. My ex-girlfriend, no, I won't say ex-girlfriend. She wanted a shirt, Adulting is Overrated. And it sure was and is. All right, open, Samantha. Open. All right, like the blue. Okay, that one there is kind of like in I was trying to do a police font. Girl, let me tell you what, you can't just go open, I'm trying to open a file. You can't just download, well, you can, but you're going to pay out the nose for their actual font for the police. Let's see. Oh, I like this one too. The font's different. Now, the blue line, I have it on a separate thing, but that's called Bertha. I love that font, though. Oh, this one's cute too. But the thing is, now this is on a regular size paper. See, I was trying to do it where I could print it off, and then I was going to send it to you, and then I'm like, I don't know, and then I did it differently. So hold on, let me see if I can find that one in the. Oh, that's the line. Well, no, that's the adulting. Sorry. If I'd been in a perfect world, I'd already had all these open. Let's see. That's on the regular piece of paper. See, that's the thing, is some of these are on the regular piece of paper, and that's on the regular machine. That's the way it would look on the machine. That's regular paper. Dang. Okay. Let me just do these where I can send them to you, because I've got to figure out which ones are which. Chicken pie. One of those chicken pie, and I like that one. Let's see. Bertha paper. That was supposed to be the regular one. Oh, well. Okay. Let me just do it like I was going to do it. Oh, I don't know. That one is the white milk. That one is Bertha. And that one is called, I don't know if I spelled that wrong. Eccentric. That one is the white milk. There's your blue line. Carol, you have a Cricut maker? I have no idea. Girl, I have a silhouette, and you like the font milk. Make the blue different font. Make the blue different font and the house different font so it will stand out. Well, I got what you're saying. I did do that on some of them. Let's see. Ungroup. Okay, that's still grouped. Okay, I thought they might have ungrouped. All right. When you do the color, then over here you have a line. Okay. This line right here is what outlines your border of your letters. Because see, you can see a dark outline right there. But over here, you hit your line. And we're going to tell it red to match our letters. And now you don't see that dark outline. Let me show you again. We're going to take this one. Okay, I'm making sure it's all in one box, which it is. Come back over here to our colors. And we're going to tell it, we'll do blue. And let me show. Oh, no, go back. Go back. Oh, I did it on the paper one instead of the big letter. I meant to do it on the one that has the, sorry. See if you can tell it when it pops. Hold on. The outline. It outlines it like it should be. Now, if you're not sure how it's going to look when you do it, you go up here to send. And when you send, you see how the blue right there is outlined in red? The red on your outline is the cut line. You can't see the red on in the house, but they're both outlined in red, which shows you where your cuts are. And I think either I went scrolled down too far. I think I may have scrolled. Let me see. No? See right here, it's like cleared out. It's on a regular piece of paper. Oh, I probably ain't done it over here. Yeah. You got to tell it. You got to tell it what kind of paper, blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Actually, I lied. Because this is on a different paper. This is on paper. And so actually you can go, when you do it on regular paper, to which I did print these out, you go to your file and you actually have a print button right there, a regular print. You got to have your printer hooked up. It's not going to cut it. Hey, Cynthia, it's not going to cut. It's going to print on your printer. Okay. So that's why I have it on a regular piece of paper, because I was going to do it that way, send to her, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, okay, that's a lot of work. Plus, it doesn't look the same as it does when you are on the actual Cricut or Silhouette mat. This is how big it will normally be. Okay. Now, let me do what Carol was saying about ungroup. Okay. I grouped it all together, but now I'm ungrouping it so I can group this section. I think I already do have it grouped. I do. Okay. So if you come back over here to your colors and we want to make it green. Okay. Well, let's do it this way. Let's do red. Well, what'd I do? I don't know what it did. Okay, there it went. Okay. Now, let me zoom in. Where am I at? I'm not used to using these buttons up here. Up a little further, Samantha. Okay. Oh, go back out. Oh, okay. What I was wanting to show you. Let me scroll a bit down. See the outline of the S. Now, if we go to send, this is like he's going to go print it out on your cutter. That dark outline is where you're cut. Now, see how your T, no, it ain't either. In my phone, it looked like it was separated, but it's not. It's all one piece. You want it all one piece. You don't want no lines overlaying like your S. If sometimes I could hook the S to the E, and therefore it would stay together, or you don't have to. That's up to you. But there's a lot of stuff, but there's so many YouTube videos that do go into some great depth. And that's one thing that took me a minute to learn, is because when I cut my line right here, this blue line that goes across, it's not as, let me see. Let me go to the line. Let me go back over here. Hold on. I got this clicked. Go back over here to my lines. And it's on the panel right here, these lines. Okay, and then I'm going to click on the colored ones. And I'm going to do, let's do yellow. So, no, that ain't what I wanted. Style. You've got style lines, but they're you do have a thickness, and you can do it by scale of point. that's one thing I was having issues with, but I was wanting to see if I could outline, but it is a line, so it's not going to outline the line because that is a line. I've just got it set to be very thick. You can also edge your corners. You can curve them. You can do all those different options. You need to just play. That's the only thing I can suggest. Just get on there and play. Now, right here, if I wanted to, let me go back out to, well, that shouldn't matter. Let's see. Let me ungroup. Now, if you ever weld it, you can't undo a weld. And therefore, okay, let's see. Okay, what to do? No, okay, back out of that. Go up here. Where am I? Okay, design. Okay, group. Okay. Then why? There it goes. I was trying to click the one letter, and it took me a minute. Okay. Now, if I wanted my S and my E to attach, I pick this up, and I'm going to slide it just a bit. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Let me do this. I can select the S and the E. Okay. Group. Now, let me show you the thing here. This is the thing. Okay, so I took just an out, drew my box around the S and the E. Okay. Now, I grouped them, right click and go down and group. So I got them grouped. Let me show you what that does. Okay. So when you go to send, you see how it's still two separate pieces. All right. Let me go back to design. And I'm going to hit on this one. If you weld it, once you weld, it's done. Or it should be. Let's see if it does like I wanted it to. That should be attached, but it doesn't look attached. Weld. Ooh, what'd I do? Hold on. I don't know what I hit something wrong. Oh, wait. Edit weld points. Edit points. I don't know. Okay, draw that point. Okay. Into the E. Okay. Smooth. All right, now let's go back and let's... Oh, no. Get you... When you do things, you got to click off of it or it's going to keep messing with it. Okay, weld. Did it do it? I don't think so. It really didn't. I can see where it's dark right there in the center, where to try to detach. See, I can move it over here. Okay, let me see if I can do one more thing, then we're going to give up. Okay, let's see. Go back over here to right click and edit points. See, I've got that one line on the S. See how I'm moving that one line? Okay. I'm fixing to order our pizza, honey. Dang it. That still didn't do what I wanted it to. I wanted it to go into it, but I ain't got it done right. Yes. Make the blue word blue and leave the rest alone. Can it be done? Yeah. But now look, what we do here has nothing to do with the way it's going to cut. I mean, not color-wise, okay? Uh-oh. Now, see, I ungrouped them. Okay, let me see if I can do that now. Get back over there. Hold on. Now, hold on a minute. Let me see. If I do this. Yeah, I'm online. Okay, babe, thank you. Okay, weld. Weld it. Why ain't it welding? Crust. Both my letters wasn't attached. Get back down here. Good gravy, y'all. It's gonna rise. Now, I will not save these, what I'm doing here because I'm messing with it. Y'all. You gotta draw your square. Click on it. Oh my gosh, I duplicated it. Fine. Can we do it down here then? Group. Group keeps them together so you can move it as one piece, okay, instead of single. That's what grouping does, which is a big thing. It's very big. And then welding makes it where it stays together, and usually you weld it, you can't unweld it. So I don't know. I don't understand what I've done. But Let's just set it right here a second. All right, let's go here and FYI. Because, again, there's wrong color, Samantha. Hey, I'm okay, baby. It's okay. I understand. You're okay. I know. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope y'all. He gets a little irritated. Okay. Why won't it? Okay. My point was edit points. I wanted it to get there. Now. Oh, wait a minute. Get off. I gotta go back over here and hit my arrow thing. So it's now. That ought to be right. For real. For real. Let's see what it looks like when we hit send. Yeah. Now see how that's all one piece? It's not divided into two letters like, okay, the S and the E was, okay? But it's all one cohesive piece, which is so good when you're doing little bitty skinny fonts. Little bitty skinny fonts, oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'd rather pull my hair out. And just the smaller the font, the harder it is to get. Transfer paper sometimes is great, sometimes it ain't. And I've used both expensive and not. But when you deal with that little bitty stuff, I see people doing lives or doing a show about on YouTube or whatever, and they have trouble. And one lady was on one the other day. Oh my gosh, it was kind of funny. But she had to reprint it because she tore it all up. It was so fine of just that real pretty font. But when you got to cut it out, whatever color you do it right here, the blue and the whatever, the black, the blue, the yellow, that just helps me visually see what it's going to be or look like when I cut it out. But the color that I cut it on is whatever color your vinyl is. So if you wanted everything to be different colored, get you a bunch of different color vinyl. Because, I mean, really. And, y'all, I've got so much iron on. I need to go back to making us some t-shirts. I still got some t-shirts. Y'all, years ago we made some. It's a rough ride. Hold the hell on. Keep your. Can anything be simple? No. There's so many because that was some of the things that is just everyday something. So, but we made funny shirts out of stuff of that. Just things I would say. We don't want everything I say on a shirt. I don't know. Some people do though, right? Yeah, I'm like, I cannot wear that around children and in public. I don't know. Some things. I got a shirt that I have from my old girlfriend that I've had since the 80s. And it says, I'm a B to put up with him being a B, being a B-A-S-T-A-R-D. And you don't hardly ever hear anybody say that word no more. We bitch, but not as a bastard. You don't hear that word. I don't hear that word hardly ever, which is really weird. But let's all throw the F-bomb. I don't know. I can't do that either. I'm not in public. All right, y'all. Any questions? Yeah, when are you going to get some mesh? Yeah, I do got to go order mesh. It'll probably take me a couple days to get it. We're going to make a sign, though. We got to paint our sign. We got to put the vinyl on our sign. We got to spray coat the sign. So we're going to do that. I'm going to send some stuff to Heather here in a few minutes. And then she can make a decision on what she likes. And if you see a font that you like that I don't have, I can do it in that. That's not a problem. Because I can download fonts. And I do have several, like in that police looking tech. I forget the words, but it's something tech, and they look pretty cool. But I was trying to find something that looked more police, but I didn't know, and I did some of both, so that's why I did so many different ones. But I got to get the ones that's all pulled up on the Cricut size. Silhouette, whatever. The silhouette size, so you can actually see what it's going to look like on the sign versus on that one piece of paper. That's why I was like, after I did all that work and got it sized down to a piece of paper, I'm like, that don't look like what the sign's going to look like because it's, it's shrunk down and it's not the same font looking, So anyway, and there is a way to resize your fonts without distorting the font. And there's a little arrow. Let me see if I can show you real fast. I know maybe somebody was still on here. Okay, let's say we're right here. All right, so right here. Oh, the sizing. You got to unlock Okay. When we unlock it, then you can take your arrow right here. I'm sorry. I was looking with it. Look, we both can't look at it and not show the phone. All right. So get your mouse right there to do your drag arrow and see how it will resize it. Okay. But now if you lock it and you do this, it keeps it, well, if you grab the right thing, it will keep it in proportion to its original font shape, if that makes sense. So that's a big thing in resizing, because you can unlock it and change it any kind of which way you want, but it's not going to keep the original look. So to keep the original look, make sure your lock is on, and then drag from the corner to however big you want. You can only go 12 by 12. Well, mine, I can do 12 by 20. The silhouette, my silhouette, I don't have to have a mat. I don't think on some of the silhouettes now, but mine is the old one. I have the number 2 right there. Number 2. Yeah, number 2? Number 1. It's the cameo. Yeah, cameo, the first cameo. Anywho, you don't have to have a mat with it, and you can run a straight 20-foot piece of vinyl. The Crickets, I think they can only go 24. And mine, I'm talking, that's inches. I'm talking 20 feet with mine. Not inches. Go big, go home. Okay, love y'all. We're going to go have pizza. And I will send you something here in a minute, Heather. Give me time to fix my mess. And then I'll send you all them in your email and let me know. And like I say, if you find a font that you like, let me know and I'll do it and you can see it, you know. Thank you for the loves and the hearts. Thank y'all. All right, y'all. Let me order some mesh because we got to make a wreath. I do have a mailbox swag to make too. So we got that to do. So I think I've got green and white for the mailbox wreath. But we still got to make some bows and do some things. So I'll be back tomorrow, maybe earlier on time because maybe people won't call and come by. Y'all, every day. And y'all, the other day, Monday? That was yesterday. Yeah. I don't know. Yes, Sunday or Monday. I don't know, y'all. My days. I was really going to be on time, and then that went awry. But anyway, thank y'all. Love it. Thank y'all for joining and saying hey to me. At least y'all, I know y'all know I'm still breathing. I know y'all still breathing. But I will see y'all later tomorrow. And have a good night. Get y'all some rest because I'm going to get me some. I need some. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay, Heather. Y'all have a good night. Thank you, Brooklyn. Cynthia. Hey, y'all. I'll go back and read comments because I know I missed some. Y'all have a good night. See you tomorrow. Bye.